Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Pajero build series. So for you that haven't seen the previous episode, we are basically taking all the modifications on this short wheelbase Pajero and we're putting it onto our new long wheelbase Pajero. So in the previous episode, we've done all the interior accessories apart from the steering wheel and the paddle shifters and also the dash camera. So today we're going to tackle those modifications and hopefully we get it all done. But yeah, we'll see how much we can smash out. But anyway, let's get into it. Alright guys, so first of all, what we're going to do when working with any sort of electrics on the car is to disconnect your battery. So let's quickly do that. Right guys, I just quickly wanted to show you what the best way is to get the steering wheel out. So on the bottom there's two screws just over there in there that you need to screw out. So that's the first two, and then make sure to get this cover off right here. So as you can see, there's just two wires. Now one is the airbag, so you need to push it down on either side like that, and then it will clip out, and then this one will clip out as well, which is just your horn. Now we're just going to take out the airbag, and then yeah, should be sweet. There you go, so that is the airbag right there. Now what we want to do is get this bolt loose right here. Make sure all your wires are disconnected, and we're also going to transfer the new switches to these switches, and I'll show you as well how these third control sets are also compatible with the new steering wheel. Awesome guys, so that one is all out. Now this is very important. Before you take the steering wheel off now, make sure the clock spring is disconnected. So press that button, and there you go, so that's disconnected. Otherwise, if you rip out the steering wheel, it's going to take the clock spring with you and it will actually break it. So just make sure that is all good. Give it a bit of a wiggle and it will come out. Righto guys, so we've got the steering wheels over here. I would just like to show you a few things because I get a lot of these questions, so now's the time to answer them. Right, so this is obviously the carbon fiber steering wheel. This is what it looks like, and that is the old steering wheel. Now, one of the questions I get asked is these buttons over here, can they be on this carbon fiber steering wheel? And yes, they can. You basically just take this plastic cover and you take it to this side, because as you can see, this one doesn't have the open slot for those buttons, but the original steering wheel does. The other question as well, some Pajeros do come with a blank plastic here on the steering wheel. So the wiring is already there. So if you do buy the switch control buttons, then yes, you can replace them and the wiring is there. So it's literally just plug and play, which is great. The other question as well is if you have some error codes coming on your dash and you think it's controls related, like if you're cruise control doesn't work or your volume buttons doesn't work. So the first thing that I would recommend before replacing them is just have a look at the actual switches and where they are mounted to the metal. So as you can see, there's like 4 screws in there. So make sure they are nice and tight, because sometimes the screws come loose and it loses the negative wire, which means you don't have the full power to them. So once you've checked the screws and your switches are still not working, then yes, replace them with the new switches. But anyway, let's get it cracking and we'll put on the new steering wheel in the new Pajero. I'm excited. Right guys, so unfortunately time has caught up with us today, but don't worry, we'll still keep everything in one video. But yeah, there's just not enough time in a day, is there? But anyway, the steering wheel is looking very, very good, as you can see. So yeah, pretty stoked how it turned out. You might be asking, are we going to install the paddle shifters as well? And the answer is yes. So we're probably going to be tackling that tomorrow, and same thing with the dash camera, and yeah, we'll still keep it in one episode. So let's fast forward to tomorrow. Righto guys, it's the next day, so hopefully we're going to smash it out today. So basically what we're going to be doing is the paddle shifters that's going to come out. In order to do that, I need to take the wheel off again, unfortunately, and the center console where the clip goes into the gearbox to activate the shifter. So we're going to be doing that. We'll see how much time we have. Otherwise, we're going to be doing the dash cam. But yeah, for today, the paddle shifters, and I also want to exchange the chrome aircon vents cover with the long wheel base because I like the chrome over the black one. So we're going to be doing that, and yeah, let's see how we go. Righto guys, so here we have it again. As you probably know by now, I've literally done this 1,000 times, so it's never going to stop, is it? So the whole dash is apart, so we're going to basically trace down the wire for the paddle shifters, which should go to the gearbox panel. But yeah, while we're here, I might as well just get all these 3D printed switches out. We'll also get rid of the 12-volt socket panel and put it onto the new car. So yeah, happy days. But yeah, so far so good. Righto guys, so just quickly wanted to show you. So that's basically where you plug in your traction control. So hopefully you can see what I mean. But yeah, it's just right in there. So obviously just make sure, put that back. There you go. So that is all good now. Alright, so this is the unit here. So that's all out. Now if you're wondering where I plugged it in to have a power source, it's right in there. So that one there, hopefully you can see that, but that's the one I've used. So it's just a 10 amp at the top there. Easy. So yeah, there you go guys, that's where I plugged it in. Awesome guys, so here is the paddle shifter kits, which is good, and the great thing about it is this is a 2006 and the new one is a 2012. So the gearboxes are different, but that doesn't mean you have to buy a new paddle shifter kit. It literally is just wires that we can rewire essentially and send you a new unit that you can just plug in, and they will be compatible with the newer gearbox. So that's all it is, and I'll show you down there as well. We plug it in, so right down there you can see the white. But yeah guys, so that's all done. So now we'll just wait for the new loom to come, and then we'll fit it onto the new car. Righto guys, so I just removed this one from the new Pajero, and it's a bit of a common problem as well on Pajeros where the aircon vent sort of breaks. So just letting you guys know, for those that don't know, we do have these on a website as well, and we are importing genuine Mitsubishi ones. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Not ideal. Right guys, well that is it for today. We got pretty far and I'm pretty stoked about it. So as you guys can see, we've already installed the paddle shifters, the steering wheel, we've also done the aircon vents, and then there's a few goods that I've pulled out of the other car, so I'll just show you in there. So as you can see, it's just the 12-volt socket panel, the 3D panels, and the traction control module. So that will go in another episode when we pull the dash apart of the new car. So yeah,
things are happening, guys, but there's just not enough time in a day. But anyway, so I can't even tell you what's going to happen next. We'll sort of just jump straight in and we'll film everything as we go. But yeah, great success. So that's it, guys, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one and make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you guys.